Good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News here on MTV Sports. You're here with me, Natasha Disanaika. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. Chairman and former chairman of the Trincomalee Protest are arrested yet again with the stock of marijuana. A protest staged in Trincomalee against the resolution on Sri Lanka put forward at the UN Human Rights Council session in Geneva. A fisherman that had gone missing while employed in a fishing trawler in Thailand returns to the island after a decade. Australian Prime Minister says objects possibly related to the missing Malaysian Airlines flight have been spotted on satellite imagery. Moving on to your stories in detail now, a protest was staged today against the US-sponsored resolution on Sri Lanka that is to be presented during the 25th regular sessions of the UNHRC in Geneva. The protest was by the Sinhala, Tamil and Muslim population of Trincomalee. A correspondent in the area noted that all shops in the Trincomalee town were closed in support of the protest, while black flags had also been raised. Public transport services also came to a standstill today, and according to the police, stones were pelted at 3 buses that operated in Trincomalee by an unidentified group. The chairman and the former chairman of the Trincomalee Protest were once again arrested yesterday along with the driver for the possession of marijuana. The Wallana Anti-Vice Unit arrested these individuals last night in the Giradurakote area.
Chairman of the Trincomalee Protest Jayantha Veerasekara, former chairman of the Protest Ranjit Kumarasinghe and a driver were arrested yesterday. The stock of marijuana found by the police in a cab belonging to the Trincomalee Protest weighed 2.8 kilograms. The police media spokesperson said that the suspects were handed over to the Mahayangana police and they are due to be produced before the Mahayangana courts today, while further investigations into the incident are underway. Police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rohana said that the chairman and the former chairman were arrested previously while transporting marijuana in an official vehicle. The chairman and the former chairman of the Trincomalee Protest were previously taken into custody near the Nippon Bridge in Trincomalee with 275 grams of marijuana on the 1st of March. They were subsequently released on bail on the 3rd.
Now, an unidentified group of persons had assaulted 2 police officers who were on duty last night in Mathurigiriya.
2 police officials attached to the Mathurigiriya police was assaulted last night. Police sources stated that the 2 policemen had arrived at the place where the assault was carried out in order to carry out their duties following a phone call received via the 119 hotline number stating that a woman was being assaulted by a group of persons. According to the police, the injured police officers are now admitted to the Mathurigiriya hospital and the Polonnaruwa hospital. Police stated that a suspect in connection with the incident has been arrested.
Moving on to one of your headline-making stories now, an individual who left for employment aboard a Thai trawler and subsequently disappeared has returned after a decade. Our correspondent said that the individual who left a few days after his marriage through a private foreign employment institution had returned without even receiving his wages.
H.M. Priyantalal Herath Habarana, a resident of the Hiriwaduna area in Habarana. His aim was to construct a home and lead a successful life. Amidst great economic hurdles, he departed for employment in Thailand a few days after his wedding to realize his dream. However, after serving on a ship in Thailand for a few months, he also had to serve aboard several fishing boats, where he had to face various difficulties. I left because I had no job. The boat we went sank and we were assigned to a different boat. We were not paid during that time. I saved and took with me $700. When we were working in the fishing boat, ice fell on my back. I had to be treated for a month at a hospital. Following that, I was arrested by the Songkha police in Thailand.
I received 2 letters after he left in 2005. In reply, I sent 2 letters. Following those 2 letters, I had no idea what to do as I had no knowledge of what had happened. I believe that my son is alive. When I saw him returning, I felt great sorrow and burst out crying while hugging my son. We don't have a house. The one we had broke down, and that is what my son wanted to rebuild.
The foundation of the house that was built before he left for foreign employment has been claimed by weeds.
Now, the Engineering Services Association of the National Water Supply and Drainage Board launched a token strike today against promotions being granted in an ad hoc manner. Secretary of the association, JSC PL, notes that although officials were informed on a number of occasions, no remedial action was taken. He added that the personnel attached to their association will refrain from carrying out their activities between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. today.
Over the past few years, there had been recruitments and promotions that have been given without the approval of the Salaries Commission and the Salaries Management Services Department. The promotion of 298 individuals who served as engineering assistants. We called on the administrators to cancel these appointments. Since we did not receive a proper response, we commenced a trade union action.
Now, we inquired about the issue from the chairman of the National Water Supply and Drainage Board, Karna Senehetiarachi. He noted that all promotions have been approved by the ministry, adding that the engineers in question are not affected in any manner. Moving on, an individual who had been involved in carrying out several thefts using a luxury motor vehicle in the Novel area was captured by area residents today. The police media unit stated that the suspect is responsible for several break-ins reported in Navila. The vehicle in which he was travelling was taken into police custody, and the police media unit added that extensive investigations have been launched into the matter. The Department of Meteorology says that there will be showers or thunder showers at several places in the sea areas of the coast, extending from Trincomalee to Putlam via Pothuwil, Hambantota and Galle.
Showers are predicted to occur at several places in the eastern and Nuwa provinces. Showers or thunder showers will occur at most places in the western, central, Sabaragamu and southern provinces during the afternoon and night. Winds will be northeasterly with speeds of up to 30 to 40 kilometers per hour. The sea areas of the coast extending from Pothuwil to Galle via Hambantota may be fairly rough at times, as the winds could strengthen up to 50 kilometers per hour.
Coming up later on the news, Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott said today satellite imagery had found 2 objects possibly related to the search for the missing Malaysia Airlines jetliner since the 8th of March, with 239 people on board. Today is World Oral Health Day. Now, this year's theme is celebrating healthy smiles.
If we take 6-year-olds, exactly 50% of them suffer from tooth decay. By the time a child completes 3 years of age, there is a high risk of them suffering from tooth decay. Therefore, we see when the growth of male teeth completes at the age of 2.5 years, certain children might grow 4 or 5 of these teeth late. If we consider 12-year-olds, they have barely grown permanent teeth 3 to 4 years ago. However, 30 to 40% of these children suffer from tooth decay. Therefore, tooth decay is common among children. Furthermore, the decay of gums also begins at this age. It is as a result of this that by the age of 35, the average adult has around 9 decayed teeth, and around 90% are suffering from gum disease. By the age of 65, they have only 14 teeth left. There are also people who have no teeth by the age of 65.
An old woman died in a fire which took place in the Galelia village, which falls under the purview of the Arla Ganvila police in Polonnaruwa. The Aralaganville police stated that the fire occurred when the 71-year-old woman was alone in the house yesterday. Her son and daughter-in-law were not present at the time. The cause of the fire has not been ascertained as yet. And that concludes our lunchtime news bulletin here on MTV Sports. Do stay tuned for live at 55 updates coming to you throughout the day. I'm Natasha Disanaika for Newsfirst.
Hotline 0114